Hello viewers, today I just wanted to show you the setup of my fireworks, how I set them up and how I waterproof them. So first of all, notice I stake them to the ground on these cake boards. You can get cake boards, you can't really buy them as such, but you buy a big slab of wood from B&Q and they can chop it into many little pieces. I mean, I got loads of these for about 15 quid, so nice and easy to do, and it keeps them dry from the wet grass, so it's worth doing. And then stakes, you can either buy, or you can just get bits of wood, chisel the ends down and knock them into the ground. And from there we then take the cake to the stake with gaff tape, and that way they're nice and secure, they're not going to fall over. Just make sure you put the stake on the side of the spectators, so if it is going to sort of fall over, it's not going to fall over facing the crowd. So next up we have waterproofing. Here you see I have two techniques. First of all, just cling film. I use pallet wrap you can get from a building yard. Sort of one wrap over that way, one wrap the other way is how I do it. Do it how you like really, that's just worked for me. And then keep the fuse inside the cling film. Here you can see I've marked where the fuse is, just using pen. Ideally you'd light all the fuses on one side, the side you're going to light. But in this case this is a fanned cake, so it's got a point this way. So the fuse is on this side. But there you can see it's fairly visible. And then I can just light that through the cling film, that will light nicely. Next I've taken the top off, the paper and cardboard, just cut off with scissors. Take that off, that saves clearing that up later on. One issue with cling film is you will get, if it does rain, you will get pooled water on top, and the water, when the cling film melts as the shot comes out, the hot gases will melt the cling film and the water can drop down the shock tube and sort of extinguish the internal fuses, and the cake will stop firing, which will make everybody sad face. So to avoid that, either before firing you can give the top a wipe if it is wet, or alternatively you can use, just put a bag on top like so, and that will keep it dry if it does rain. And then just before you fire, obviously whip that off and then you can light. Second method, which I'm going to try from now on I think, is just using a clear carrier bag or polythene bag. Effectively, this is just a shopping bag, as long as it's clear and see-through, so you can see the fuse easily. Again, I've used marker pen to show where it is. Again, you can buy poly bags, bigger ones, for bigger cakes, but I've just been tight here and used a shopping bag, which does the job nicely. Another way of stopping the water pouring on top is to use scratched up bit of newspaper in the middle there, in the middle of the tubes, and then pull it down, and you'll see it makes a bit of a tent effect, and water will fall down the sides and stop the problem of it extinguishing. So to test the waterproofing, obviously typically it's a clear sky, not going to have any rain, so you might see more watering can. I'm going to just try and get these nice and wet and show you that these will work quickly. Okay, nice and wet. So in this one you see not much water is settled on top, that's not going to cause a problem, that's fine. This one you can see there are little pools of water on top. Again, if that was to ignite and the water go down there, that could extinguish the fuse, so again, before firing you'd want to wipe that dry, so that will work fine. Or if you can, use some scrunched up newspaper or a bag on top, that will help you do that. So there you have it. Now I just need to wait for it to get dark and we will test them out. that's it. As you can see, they both lit perfectly fine. All shots gone. This one actually, interestingly, I noticed before I lit it, it had a hole in the cling film on the top. You can see it's a little bit damp there, but still lit, no problem. That's good. Smoking away nicely. That's it, ladies and gentlemen.